Hello YouTube, hope all is well with everyone. I just figured I'd share a few more knives with you. Here is a boot knife. My father, many years ago, my real dad, he passed away about 5 years ago, bought me this knife. It actually, as you can see here, it had a kind of a copper plating, I guess, over the handle. At least that's what it looked like. These knives, actually, that I'm going to show you, have suffered some water damage. The last place that I lived, I was renting, and I had these packed in a box in a closet, and that closet backed up to the master bathroom, and there was a leak in the wall from, I think it was a shower. And anyway, when I went to move, I pulled the box out that had these in it, and it just disintegrated in my hands. So these knives have been through some damage. I've been doing a little polishing tonight and trying to restore them the best way that I can. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to bring them back. As you can see there, I'm not sure what, I think that says Valor, Miami, USA. I'm sorry guys, my eyesight is really bad. I'm almost completely blind in one eye, and I can't see for crap out of the other one. And I'm not kidding either. I'm very serious. So, this right here, before I started working on it tonight, was really bad. You can still see, like down in here, it's pretty rough. So it's a bit of a work in progress, you know. And I'm not real sure here. It says Valor. I think that says Miami, USA, and then when you flip it over, I believe that says stainless. I can't quite make it out. I know Japan's in there somewhere. So, anyway, just a interesting little boot knife I've had for many years. It's got a quick release snap here. So, just part of the collection. Okay, we'll set that aside. And here's a very interesting, well, at least interesting to me. This is actually a Victorinox. Honestly, I have never seen a single-bladed Victorinox before. I picked this up many years ago at a yard sale. I don't remember what I paid for it. It was next to nothing. But it's a decent little knife. This one right here too also had gone through the water damage. I kind of cleaned it up a little bit tonight, or at least attempted to. So yeah, single blade little utility Victorinox. Okay, now we got the big Victorinox. I'm not sure what actual model this is. I know most of you guys have probably seen these and would probably know what model this is. We got all kinds of handy dandy little tools here. You know, you got your fish scaler, I believe that is, your file, your saw, and I gotta tell you, that saw actually works really well. Nice little magnifying glass. Also works pretty good. The scissors, the little piece of spring steel that goes right down in here is missing. I don't know if that can be fixed, or really, I have no idea. So anyway, I'll fold that in, and as you can see, there's a little, this is another one of them that had gone through the damage too. You can see some rust spots here on the blade, on the little blade. Let's see, we got a corkscrew and a common screwdriver there. Oop, flathead. And I guess this is a leather punch of some kind. And there's the larger blade. Got some. Yeah, let's fold these in right here real quick. There you go. Victorinox. Oop. So, got a few little issues on that one too. I think it'll polish up pretty nice though. It just looks to be a little bit of surface rust. Probably not that big of a deal. So, we'll get to polishing on that one and fix her up. Again, pretty old. I picked it up somewhere, not real sure where, somewhere around the way. So then we'll move over to this interesting blade here, or set of blades. This is a wannabe Victorinox, but just can't even come close. I believe this is Japan, maybe China, I don't know, one of those countries. But as you can see, got some gap right there and just a tiny little bit of blade play. So, you know, they, I guess their heart was in the right place, but unfortunately their manufacturing was not so wonderful. So, got some of the similar blades, and, you know, the fish scaler, not too bad. Pretty much just like a Victorinox. Like I said, that blade leaves a lot to be desired. And that saw actually right there is, the saw is probably about the best part of this knife. But if you used it, it'd probably fall apart. So, another pretty old one. I've had it for, I don't even know how long. Long time. Okay, so moving right along, we have a Kershaw. Now, I believe this is called a Blade Trader, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that. If I am, sorry. But it comes with 3 different blades. As you can see there, sort of. It doesn't want to focus for me. I can't really make out what those say. I can make out the Kershaw. But anyway, this is actually a pretty interesting knife. As you can see, we got some issues with these blades here. This was another one that was in the water damage box. It goes on there, and then that clips down, and you have a pretty decent, nice, versatile knife. Nice hunting knife, and then you got your pretty wicked saw right here. Actually, man, that thing is sharp, I'll tell you. And then your fillet knife for all the fishermen out there. And I'll be honest with you, I've never actually used this knife. It's just one of those things that I had picked up, again, many years ago. Thought it was quite interesting. And pretty much just put it in the collection, and that's kind of where it stayed. So, like I said, I need to polish these up too, and get some oil on them to see if I can take care of some of that issue with them. You know, some of that surface grime and rust. Okay, we'll wrap it up here in just a second with a couple more. These are basically strictly for show. Come a nice little wooden box. We'll open it up. You see you got your little wolf picture there. And here's the knife. Here, let me get this out of the way so you guys can see this better. Just a highly detailed, very interesting knife. I'm sure they're probably, you know, again, not much value, just for looks. I would assume that this right here is probably plastic. Little bit of detail there on the spine. That says stainless steel. Then you flip it over and China. So have to assume not very high quality, but it's pretty to look at for sure. You know, when you it's actually a liner lock too. Let's see if you guys can hear this. It's not smooth. I don't know if you can hear that, but it rubs all the way around. It's really not meant to be opened or closed. Just meant to be looked at and admired. Oop, a little crud right there. So okay, we got that one. We got one more here, and I'll let you guys go. This is another pretty much the same thing, made by Elk Ridge. Slightly different design. This right here is actually a fixed blade. This had a picture on the lid too of an eagle, but it had fallen off. So get a little glue stick maybe and glue it back on. But again, just a highly detailed, you know, it's all engraved. It's a pretty knife. The spine of the blade there, I don't know if you guys can see that. It doesn't want to focus right for me. So again, I assume this is probably plastic. It's the same as the other one, stainless steel and then good old China. So again, just, you know, something to look at, to be admired. There's a little butt plate there. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy, and I'm going to show you some more knives, and I'll be doing some more videos because I do have more knives. So as always, YouTube, keep calm and carry on.